Hello everybody! Hopefully you can hear me out in Streamland. I am Jay and I'm one of the Waffling Tail, and they started on the wrong screen. Bear with me a second, folks. This is rather annoying. Right, who programs it? A gadget. Okay, right. So we are. My mic is quiet. Oh my goodness. That's probably because I've not got it right in front of me. So, how's that? Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Give me a second. I've lost all of my windows. Are you seeing how I've... Let's go. Go, gadget. Turn this up a little bit louder. Let's go like... How's that? That seems like that should be way louder. Can you hear that? Because I can't, because I've muted it. How's that? Working. I just need to work on the audio of that now. Let's just do a replay then. Actually, we'll do. Bear with me. I haven't done this in such a long time. Mostly forgotten how to do it. So, there we go. That seems like that would be a little bit... Spooky! How are you, Spooky? Woo! I hope that you are well. Yes, I've got the Dragon God amulet already. Let me know if you can hear it out there in games. No, I'm quiet, but if this is too quiet, I can turn it up. There you go. This is the... Excuse me, this is the first time I'm playing Yakuza Kawami since Yakuza Son of a Dragon came out on the PS2. So this is the remaster that was released not so long back. How's my audio sounding? I feel like it's super quiet. You're a Final Fantasy 16 widow. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Spooky. But I do know that Lulu has kind of finished it. But there'll probably be loads more to do. So, I don't know. Be interested in your thoughts. First came out on the PS2 and it was, well, it was, I mean, Yakuza is like the grown-up adult version of Shenmue. Oh. Dun dun dun, he's deaded. You think? I think he had too much mango. That's what did him in. Yeah, this guy's standing here with a gun, but I think it's because he's had too much mango. Turn this up. Control. Indeed, there are FIFA widows, Squidge, there's Mortal Kombat widows, there's all sorts. Literally any video game where people abandon their families. That's the wrong widow. The previous day, 1995. That's probably going to be louder for me. Shinji Tanaka. I'm not surprised, Spooky. There are quite a lot of Yakuza spin-offs, you're right. I literally decided, you know what, I'll start at the beginning. The first one. Again. Probably gonna turn this up. I'm gonna wait till the end of the scene. Whilst this is clearly designed to be Tokyo, because it is Tokyo, getting some real vibes of the last time I went to Japan. Fukuoka. Good. Right. We will follow Shinji in a minute. First, turn it up. Dang it. Dang it. Why is this happening? Being really silly. I have to do that first. Sorry everyone, giving the game away. Lutris is this app that I've been using. Also gonna this is totally a professional production on this, right? How's that? That feels like it's way louder. Right, I can talk to everyone, but I don't want to yet. I can just literally, great as I can literally. Walk for me. Oh yes, Squidge, I remember when Yakuza Dead Souls came out. Before I follow Shinji, I'm just going to have another look around. This is amazing. Especially this whole area here. What do you want, Blondie? Bugger off. I'll go over here. At the game. Like this is like touristy Japan, but like parts of Fukuoka are like this. Really miss going up. I need to go back to Fukuoka. Anyway, let's go follow Shinji. Yeah, I know. The Oblivion Arena fan. Okay. Let's just run up here and go straight up here. Here we go. I'm gonna learn how to play the game. Soda. Cream soda. Do this. Yeah, annoyingly, when I booted this game earlier on, it didn't start on that screen. It started on this screen. This time it's like started on that screen. Back it over. Well, the blonde haired guy is the Oblivion Arena fan. Okay. Is that an Oblivion joke I don't get? Because I don't get Oblivion. The finance guy been giving out loans, has borrowed money from the Yakuza, and he hasn't paid it off. Thanks for clearing that up, Squidge. I don't know Oblivion, you see.
堂島組っていや回収や殺しばかりやってるところじゃないですか。金払えないやつは見せしめにされる。みんなそう言いますよ。あのな、そんなの金払わねえ奴らがあることないこと言ってるだけ。
I love that. If I don't pay you back, will you kill me? Those are just rumors started by people who don't pay us back. Right then, let's learn how to play the game. Gotta beat people up. He does look a bit like Jin Kazama from Tekken, doesn't he? Alright. Mash the X button repeatedly to make... So I'm using a Switch 8-bit Do controller. But it's it thinks that it's an Xbox controller, so here we go. Whoops. Press Y doing a rush combo to do... Okay. Okay, grab an enemy with B. Alright. Come here. Press B near a weapon with a down icon. Pick it up and attack with either X or Y. Alright. Oh! Get rid of him. Chat. You get. Right. Yellow gauges his health. Alright. Standard recoveries eat disposable recovery item or eat some menu. Training session is now complete. Alright. Chuck the chair. Whoa! Get the room ahead. Oh yeah! Ah! Done it. Yeah. I got 1 CP, so that's good. Does every modern Yakuza game start off with a long time? I think so. Mention the board meeting.
約束の額だ。悪く思うな。
I think a lot of the Yakuza. I've only really played the first one and bits of the other, like Zero, but I think most of them start with like a shakedown. So you can get your head around the fighting controls. And you're right; they're very similar to the Warriors, the Koei Warriors games.
まだ決まったわけじゃない。あんまりはしゃぐなよ。
はい。そういえばこの後セレナで錦のおじきと会うんですよね。今日は裏口からしか入れないみたいですよ。
We can only get in from the back. There's times when you return to a meeting and you forget your brass knuckles. Womp womp. Absolute squidge.
札の連中が来ないようにここで見張っておきます。半分の
See the
1億円
reflection of the game in my
は後で依頼先に俺が届けておきます。安心してください。
Okay, that seems a bit fishy. I can collect completion points by doing missions and then I can swap them over for like weapons and stuff like that. Cool. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go this way. Wait, hang on, he wants to hold on to the 100 million yen. Seems like a bad idea. Alright. That's this way. We're going for some curry instead. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so the... Okay. We move. I bet I can't do it. Doesn't matter. I'll show you later. That's... I see. Probably this way. Gonna get into another fight. We're gonna learn about beating people up. The extremely long, awkward who are you calling about? Learn about fury attacks. I think they're called fury attacks. Gold first, so left bumper. Okay. I'll do this 3 times. There we go. Cool. And then we can... Let's get through that one. Fury attack. A heat mode, sorry. So I did one before where I got him up against the wall. See if I can recreate that. I guess. I wonder what other environmental things I could do. Okay, fair enough. That'll do it. Here comes EDT be powerful. Absolutely, Squidge. Isn't that the area fighting now? Training area for Shenmue? It is, Squidge. It is. Like I said, this is a continuation of Shenmue, but with modern video game designs running. Who are you calling Chan? Imaguro.
よせよせお前組立ち上げるって話やないかいそうやそこの店やったなお前の馴染みがいるっちゅうのはえらい女らしいのみんな言うとるで一度あんな女こましてみたいってね
Bonk. Get to horny, Jill.
それよりこのアホどないしようか
すんませんまさか桐生さんと
いやいいんだ
甘いなキルちゃん甘々やけじめはしっかりつけんとまだまだ行くで
Oh yeah, this game is incredibly violent. You like the one-eyed dragon dude, do you?
なんや。
その辺で
お前のためにやっとんのやろが。
もう十分ですから。
ほう。ま、ええわ。お前
Oh, there was a karaoke minigame screen.
厳しくしつけせなあかん
You're
で。
gonna have to help me find that.
言うで。
へい
はい、覚えておきます。でも
What is the karaoke? Because I never finished
あ
the first Yakuza games.
でもなんや。
Here we
俺
go.
は俺のやり方でやらせてもらい
Nami
ます。
Goro is spoiling for a fight. Always play something.
どんなやり方でやるっちゅんや。
俺はちゃんと筋が通ったやり方を貫きます。
なんや。踊れは俺に喧嘩売っとんのか。やろいっちやっとるか。
いいえ、兄さんとここで喧嘩をする理由はありません。筋が通らね
よっしゃ。これで俺と喧嘩する理由はできたな。
俺が兄さんをムカつかせたんなら謝ります。
なんやと。根性あんねやったら殴り返してくんけ。
これで気は済みましたか。
その強がりどこまで続くかの。
Seriously,
アホくさ。
graphics on.
筋通すなんぞ言うて無理しとるだけやないか。痩せ我慢っちゅうやつや。世の中筋の通らんことばっかりや。そんな意地張っとったら体が持たんで。
どう取ってもらっても構いません。ですが俺は自分の考えを変えるつもりはありません。
何があってもか。
ええ。
ふん。わかったわ。
Read your mess.
ほな、お前のその覚悟見届けさせてもらうで。四六時中ずーっとね。
何？
でも、もし筋が通っとったら俺との喧嘩買うてくれるか。
Just wants to
そ
fight
の
him.
時になってみないと。
よっしゃ。ほな、どないしてお前をマジにしたるか早速作戦会議せな。行くでお前ら。
へえ。
ほなまたなキリュウちゃん、楽しみにしとってや。ワクワクするで。
Very weird guy. Very weird. Right, let's have a look. Oh, bloody hell.
あと少しで兄貴にやられるとこでした。桐生のおじきありがとうございました。
もう大丈夫なのか。
はい、いつも真島の兄貴に鍛えられてますから。
Used to it being rough. Anyway, the Screech said I played the 4 Dead Souls games. The closest I got to any minigame was taking women, talk to the bars out, zombie slaying. No idea what the job title for those women is called. So they will be the hostesses. It is literally the hostess's job to keep you from realizing that they are topping up your drink, so you end up with a massive, massive bill. Stay at the bottom. That's what they. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Up there. He winded up kicking shins. I am eating noodles while watching Yakuza. I feel cultured. Then, so when does Mothra attack again? You're doing way better than me, Spooky. That's for sure. I don't know when Mothra attacks again.
相変わらず静かだな。
あなたたちがいちゃ怖くて飲めないでしょ、普通のお客さん。 だから今日は貸し切り。
レーナ、ユミは
今買い出しに行ってるの。どうせまた腹減ったとか言い出すんでしょ。
違いね。
My
どうなんだ
Yakuza
気
voice
流
could have
組
been
の立ち上げは。
like deeper then. Yumi wa Nishikayama Kirasan.
まだ決まったわけじゃない。組長が決めることだ。
組長も嫌とは言えねえよ。風間の親父がもうその気なんだ。堂島組はあの人で持ってるようなもんだからな。そこ行くと堂島組長は昔の自慢とメンツの話しかできやしね
控えろ、錦。
Weird in these. Probably the
え。また
perspective is completely correct. But like the hands look bigger than they should be when they're good.
お
Face.
前、
They always look bigger than they should be when
来
face.
月
Maybe
もう一度
maybe
手
some
術
canny valley. I don't know.
多分次で最後になる。
最後。
体が持たないそうだ。
Final.
これでダメならも
そうか。
あ、来てたのね。
う。ユミ。
ちょっと、もう酔ってるの？私も入れなさい。
どうぞご遠慮なく。
Yumi. The ring from the intro, right? Getting some very strong Nozomi vibes. Fingers! Too many fingers! Martian child, he's not from here, he's from us. He's a Martian
ご
child.
めんね。
Good at
気持ちだけもらっておく。
cooking. This is a flashback within the flashback. We're in flashbackception. Or do we need more layers of flashback for it? Flashback set. How many layers of flashback do we need? They're wearing the same suits, just slightly palette
おい
swapped.
俺らだってお客さんだぞ。
Jeez Louise, dude. That was super rude of you. You could have
ごめん
waited like a
ごめん。
minute.
最近よく来てくれるお客さんなの。いつものでいい？
おう。
Yeah, look. The same suit, just slightly palette swapped. What the button badge is.
例のしのぎ。うまくいきそうか？
え？ああ、裏カジノ。
Flashception, all of them.
イカサマやって硬いから金をむしるのはどうも性に合わねっつうが。
何言ってんだ。自分の組持てるかどうかの正念場だぞ。ここでドーンと稼げば間違いなしだ。堂島組内気流組。
The crest.
天
That
下の
looks at
登
that,
場
doesn't it?
界の三次団体だ。迷ってんじゃねえよ。
俺は一応射程頭補佐だぞ。今でも十分立派なもんだ。
Video.
相変わらずだな、お前は。射程頭補佐だなんて名ばかり。
どれも木から落ちる。
かといって出
That means
世
even
の本
monkeys
筋で
fall
も
from
ね
tree.
えつ微妙な立ち位置だ。そんなお前が風間のおやっさんの後押しでようやく掴んだチャンス。
Finally getting a big chance.
死に物
Fantastic.
狂いで物にしなかったら
Do we get the
意味ねえ
golden
ぞ
microphone? Is that what it is?
このまま行ったら一生飼い殺しだ。
I don't want to get thrown out with the garbage.
極道であるから
Or
には
with
や
yesterday's
っぱ
jam.
り自分の組を持ってこそだろう。違うか？
そうだな。
お待ちどうさま。
I like it. Instead of it being Lucky 7, it's 7 stars cigarettes. Lucky 7, I
ねえねえ、さっきお客さんと偶然誕生日の話題になったんだけど、
I
今度
don't
ゆ
even
みちゃんの
smoke and I
誕
know
生
that.
日でしょ？二人はちゃんと準備してあるの。
Tanjobi.
プレゼント。
え？
Birthday.
ああ、そういえばもうそんな時期か。
バカ。お前
How do you
忘れ
forget your
てたのかよ
girlfriend's birthday, dude?
いや、最近忙しかったからさ。
そういう錦山くんはもう何か用意してるの？
もちろん。ユミに似合いそうなピンクダイヤのネックレス。
まあ、なんだか高そうね。
Wait,
ま
what?
あな。何ヶ月も前から予約していてやっと手に入ったんだ。実は
It
今
gotta be
日渡そ
expensive.
うと思ってちゃんと準備してあるよ。
あら、そうだったの。それじゃあパーティーしましょうよ。
Daytime TV show with extreme
そ
fighting.
れならいいケーキ屋知ってるから俺買ってくるよ。
本当？助かるわ。お
Oh,
願い
I
ね。
don't know when they get to put through the table. But hopefully I'll be able to put somebody through the table in a minute.
また今度ってわけにはいかねえか。
そんなのダメよ。まだ間に合うから今すぐ用意し
You
て。
can't do a rain check on someone's birthday. Can we just pretend it's not your birthday? That's not how it works. What did he order it from? Narnia? Exactly.
ね
It's 1995, remember? There's no online ordering or anything.
え？指輪か。
いいんじゃねえの？さすがレイナ、無難なチョイスだ。
それはどうも。
どんな指輪がいいんだろうな。
それくらい自分で考えろよ。俺は手伝わねえからな。
そう難しく考えなくても気持ちがこもってれば何でもいいのよ。
Mouth animation in this game is really good. And the except for just then, the facial animation in those scenes is really.
女の好みなんてさっぱりわからねえ。
もうしょうがないわね。あ、それじゃああれなんてどう？
あれって。
What's going on with him in the background? Is he falling asleep?
指輪なんてどう？新作が出たばっかりなんだけど、女の子に
Just remember, everyone, all you've got to do is get a woman a ring and she'll love you forever.
彼女も欲しいって言ってたわ。
Sometimes I really despise Japanese storytelling.
ねえ、それにしてみたら？
そうだな。
Then again,
よし、それにしよ
then again, they're meant to be 2D characters that aren't complex. That's why. Let's see if I can wake him up. Let's see if we can wake him up. Ah, it took me straight outside. Yumi's birthday, huh? I completely forgot. Around here, the best place to buy a ring would probably be La Marche on Showa Street. I should head over there now. Get the ring. What is he, Frodo? Right, okay, so we gotta go this way. Alright. Showa was the name of the imperial era that was in the mid-90s, right up until the early 2000s. Oh, that's his ramen. That one there. Just over his right-hand shoulder. It's like, I can't point, if I point to the screen, you're not going to be able to see it. It says ramen with the lights flashing around it. Well, we're going to go this way. Okay, let's go left here. Oh, let's talk to the clown. Let's see what's going on. Why are you dressed like a clown? Hey, what can I do for you today? Kiwami Bob Utsunoyama. Oh yeah, I've got some CP. Let's see if we can trade some CP. Gotta go fast, level 1. Nice. How many CP have I got? I've got 1, so I can't buy anything. Can I buy anything with money? Nope, okay. Socks of Fortune, what's that? Alright, I don't want it. The bottomless stomach. Enjoy food even when your HP is full. I haven't got enough. I can't get gotta go fast level 1. That's a shame. Oh, well, let's go this way. We don't want to go to the subway yet. Go along here. We'll go buy this ring, aren't we? Ah, we better walk. Just chill. Look at that. Look at the swagger on this guy. Maybe I should beat this guy. This guy's food. The guy's tailing me, so I'll beat him up. Oh, I'll beat him. There's... Okay. There's loads of... Like, this is... It's designed to look like Tokyo without it actually looking like it, because otherwise they get in bother for is it IP stuff, then people's logos. But this looks so much like late night Japan. It's ridiculous. Like, this is obviously it's Tokyo, but there's like them hips indeed, Squidge. Like walking down the main streets in places like Nagasaki is exactly like this late at night. Oh, what was that? Bad boy. So good. El Dorado across the street there. Brilliant. So there's a safe point up here. This meant to be a conveni. It is. Awesome. Yeah, you'd better move. Popo. Just under the word Popo. Let me see if I can turn it around. Ah, I'm having trouble with the camera. Just at the very, like, top left of the screen, there's a single character, then a dot, and then it says tobacco. For some reason, the Japanese have always written the word tobacco in their native hiragana, which is used for Japanese words only. Let's see if we can save the game. Huh? You can save your game and use item box at the telephones. Alright, let's save this game. Create a new save file. Yeah, save complete. Okay, it says it completed, but I don't believe it. So let's do a little bit more sort of. Soda. Cream soda. That new. Where is it? Go in here? Can't go in there. Oh, look here, isn't it? The marsh, here we go. Kick the door in. Yo, dog, I want to buy one of them rings. What's that Westerner doing in here? Can I speak to her? No? Alright, fair enough. Person in the raincoat looks awfully Western. Okay, like, he wouldn't have said Irashaimase when he walked up. He'd have said it as soon as the door opened. Please insert empty memory card plus any metallic items you have in the security box. Nice. He'd never said wow, he said that. Kore, it means that within reach. Yeah, it's like that's the thing that I want to talk about. Don't really have a perfect example in English. What is it?
それでしたらサービスでお相手のお名前を刻印することもできますが、
それじゃあ
Excuse me?
ユミって入れてもらえるか。
はい、受けたまわりました。
120,000 yen. That's a load of money. The quick way to do, it's not perfect or exact, but the quick way to do yen to GBP is divide it by 200. So take two of the zeros off the right hand side and then divide it by 2. Got the ring, better get back to Serena. Okay. So, what, 6? Did we say 120,000? 6 grand? 60 grand? No, it'd have been 6 grand. Hey, it's Devin! How are you, my friend? Good, I bought the ring. Serena said this is something Yumi wants, so I hope she likes it. Better head back to Serena. Serena's the name of the pub. What do you want, drunk? Yeah, you'd better move. Because I got them hips. Look at that. There we go. Oh yeah, we can get a condensed milk latte. Totally not Starbucks. Well, Peter's blend. Let's not go there. Popo is a send-up of an actual Japanese konbini store. It's the exact same logo, and I can't place it now. But I'm watching me. Yeah, you'd better watch me. Nani kono. What are you talking about me for? Yes, Devin, how are you, my friend? Please wash your mouth out when you say that. Absolutely. Yeah, how you doing, Ketch? I can't remember the actual name of it, but Popo, it isn't called that in real life. They've obviously created a name for it. But it's a convenience store, so you'd go in there and you'd buy, like, if you were into smoking, you'd buy your cigarettes there. You'd buy maybe some beer there. You might even buy your dinner there. But they also sell the real retail store. I don't have time for this. Come back later. The real retail store. I forget the name of it. Is he falling over? Begins with an Lawson. Lawson. That's what it's called. Lawson. They also sell tickets to Popo the Sailorman. Yeah. They also sell tickets to music events, and they sell audio CDs, as well as stuff you would find in a traditional Japanese konbini, which is not stuff you'd find in a UK konbini. Like last time I was in a Lawson, no, it was at the 7-Eleven. Yeah, the 7-Eleven in Fukuoka, Nagasaki. I didn't buy, I regret not buying it to this day, a strawberries and cream sandwich. The bread was pink, flavoured like strawberries. It had fresh cream inside of it. I was meant to be doing the fresh bit there. Ho, ho, ho! Okay, right. See this sign here where it says 3F and then it says go. AV means adult video. So there you go. You want your porn stuff? Go onto the 3rd floor of that place.
おっとごめんよ
He's just stolen the ring. Yep, he just took the ring, didn't he? Get the ring back. Frodo, get the ring. He ran this way, didn't he? Well, your spidey sensor's lighting you down, isn't it?
あの
What do you want, salary man?
もしかしてあなたもすられたんですか
Oh.
Rock climb. Very suggestive mission names. By the way.
ええ私もすられてしまいましたあのすり師は隠れるのが上手でなかなか見つからないんですよ
Yours means good.
隙間とか自販機の裏とか
So the first part of that sentence is really, he's really good around here, rather than
さっき
got
そ
a
この路地から
reputation.
天下一通りの裏路地へ走っていくのは見えたのですが
Engachi. Alright.
なるほどな。
Oh, Club Sega in the background over his left
だが
shoulder.
どこに隠れていよ
They've
うか
gone now.
絶対に探し出して取り返してやるぜ。
もしも見つけたら私の仇も取ってください
わかった。
Punch him in the shins just for you. I won't kick him in the shin. Tenkaichi alley, huh? Alright. Go towards Tenkaichi. We're going on a thief hunt. Better than a bug hunt. It's if that guy likes to go into hiding, he should be able to hide his body in the dumpster. Absolutely. Shove his body in a dumpster. Right. We can't go that way. This way, Tenkaichi? Alleyway? Problem. No, that's Nakamichi alley. Alright, we'll go back this way. Oh yes, because he pointed behind him. Right. We'll go this way. There it is, Tenkaichi alley. Here we go. Nope, that's Nope. That's Nakamichi alley. There's Tenkaichi alley. I get a map. Oh. Ah, here we go. Great. Tenkaichi alley, so I need to turn right here. Okay. I'm glad that it does that. Oh cool, I've got a dash. Gotta go fast. There we go. Right. Where'd he go? He went down here somewhere. Okay, alley. You seen him? Some strange man in a coat just darted off into that alley. What was that all about? Get out of my way. I've got to find the ring for the girlfriend that I don't have. I guess this is it. Tenkaichi Street, that's Supon Street. Nope. Alright, fair enough. Where'd he go? Where did he... I bet he went in here. Nope, that's the... Can't go this way yet. I can't go back to the pub yet. Dr. Squid approves of Devin Global. The Yakuza must not be very good if they're pickpockets. Feel free to open... Absolutely. They must be in training. All of them. Absolutely. They're all part of the Thieves Guild. That's what it is. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I've literally no idea where I'm supposed to be going now. I know he went down Tenkaichi alley. Maybe I can just see if I can have a chat with anybody down here. Maybe there's some clues. Give me some... Yeah, get out of the way. Give me some clues. What's that say? Train club. Okay. Was that dude like dancing or something? Oh no, he's just very drunk. Okay, fair enough. Saying he was down here. I think there was an alley down here. Maybe... Nope. Let's see what this lady says again. What do you say? Oh, wait, hang on. There he is. There he's right here. Nope. When I find him, he's going to get creamed. You get cheesed, which is like being creamed, but worse. That's... Okay. We're not buying any of that. Not on this stream. Who's this guy? Here we go. Where are we? Oh, if it's part of the Thieves Guild, he's in trouble. Exactly, Ketch. He failed to give me a receipt. They can't be part of the guild. Didn't deliver a receipt. Instant fail. There we go.
お前、
Omae wa.
盗んだ指輪を返せ。
バレたか
He'll never be the hide and seek champion, will he? Jeez, Luigi, you see how fast he went then? He was like a Benny Hill sketch. That's how quickly he ran off.
逃げ足の速いやつだ。
Yeah, he was, yeah.
あ、財布がない。あの男
Saifu
スリだったの
means
か
wallet. He even picks pockets when he runs. Good, but now he's really on my shit list. Alright, let's go find him. He ran off in this direction. He's someone I could speak to. We'll check outside of this Lawson here. Yeah, he looks like he's got something to say. You seen anyone suspicious around here? Yeah, some guy bumped into me and then rounded the corner of this convenience store. What was that all about? Went around that way, did he? Alright, let's have a look. Get out of the way, you lot. Around here, did he? Be in one of these alleys then. There he is. He's the worst at hiding. Look at him. Yo.
おい、ようやく見つけたぞ。指輪を返せ。
I like that guy could see. Did you see the guy in the background? He knew something was going to happen. He was like, whoop.
そう何度も逃がさねえぜ。
You know, like on The Simpsons, where Grandpa Simpson walks into the cat house, he sees Bart, puts his hat back on and leaves. That's what that guy did right there.
何笑ってんだ。
指輪を返して欲しければ一子相伝の暗殺権を受け継いだこのわしを倒してからにしろ。
Dude, you look like you weigh about 40 pounds wringing wet. Shifty-eyed man. Besides the Dragon of Dojima style, Kiryu is proficient in 3 other styles, each with unique characteristics. Brawler, Rush, and Beast. Whoa. I'm gonna pick up the sign and beat him to death with it. Got him. Fight. Yeah, he looks like he weighs about 4 pounds wringing wet. He was never going to win that.
スリをやめろ。さあ、俺から盗んだ指輪を返してもらおうか。
And all the money you stole from everyone else. And all the money you stole from everyone else. What? No way he fenced it already. Who's the worst thief ever? I bet he dropped it.
どこへやったんだ。
ちょっと前に質屋で
No way.
しまいました。
ふざけるな。
How do you manage to...
今すぐ買い戻してこい。
その言いにくいんですが、その金も宝くじ買うのに使っちゃいまして。
He's a crap fighter, but he managed to shift the ring in like 30 seconds. And then buy loads of like lottery tickets as well. Right, where's the pawn shop? Let's plug it. Sure, oh yeah, we'll dash. You don't see that very often in these open world style games, where someone has to give up and almost fall to their knees and catch their breath. Yeah. We want to push that lady out of the way. That would have been unfair. I'm going to cut left here. Check this out. Get out of the way. I want to get to Nakamichi Street. What do you want? Got pocket tissues. Hooray! Fantastic. A bit weirded out of the fact that the guy was giving them away on the street, but okay. That's fine. Whatever. Couple walking down the alleyway. Wonder what's going on there. Let's try the pawn shop. Here we go. Force feed him laxatives. He swallowed it. He's lying. Absolutely, Squidge. I've been in a Japanese pawn shop before. Time I say it. What's that? Yeah. Looks like I'm a little bit short. Alright.
なあ、その指輪、俺のなんだ。
はい。
盗まれたんだよ。もともとは俺のなんだ。だから返してくれ。
Dude missed the off ramp for the
いる
orchestra.
んですよね、たまに。そうやって騙し取ろうとする詐欺師が。
違う。
そうだ。
信じてくれ。
そうだ。
本当に俺のなんだ。
ヤクザの言うことなん
Brother
か
is
信
my
じられる
fist.
か。あんまりしつこいと警察呼ぶぞ。
くそ。
This guy's definitely a good customer of every street thief in the city. Entire inventory is purses. You're absolutely right. He clearly doesn't check anything. Like, you could walk in with like a pencil and sell it to him, I'm sure. We're gonna ask someone in the family if they'll spot me some money. Alright. I reckon the dude who he shot at the beginning is gonna be the dude that gives him the money. You weren't there for that, Devin, right? I don't know if you've played the Yakuza games, but right at the beginning, there was this, like, scene. Got somebody. Golf, champ, trophy, or the family ashes. Why not both, Squidge? ¿Por qué no los dos? I don't even have enough cash to buy it back. Do I know anyone who could... Yeah. The other guy, the guy who brought me along, who called me Aniki. Let's go this way. We are gonna go. Can I leave a... Nope. I thought I could leave like a... Oh, I don't think there's a need to go this way now. Okay, fair enough. Clearly it wants me to go this way. Get out of the way. Oh, that sign there with the flashy lights around it says ramen. Let's go this way. Hey, there he is. I bet he didn't have that 100 million anymore, though. Shinji.
Shinji.
Ah, he's calling him Big Brother, Aniki. Deeper into as night goes, it end with him performing Can at the cat club to pay back the loan from the third person. Absolutely, Squidge.
はい、別に構いませんけど、兄貴が金に困ってるなんてよっぽどっすね。そんなに高級な店行こうとしてるんですか。
さあ、時間がない。急いで。
That was hilarious. I'll tell you why that was hilarious in a minute. Soapland is in this game it's a fictional brand, but in real life there are real ones like this, where you pay money to get into a bathtub. Somebody washes you. Hey Spectrum, how are you? Before that, Yakuza kart racing. Dude, there should be a Yakuza kart racing game. Absolutely. Well, let's see if we can go get this ring. I bet we can't, because that's how games work. Out of the way of that chap. Whoop, look out. Go to the pawn shop. All the bags. Walk around this way this time. What else has he got? Chance. Ore chance. Neshaimase. Oh, stop. Yeah, I'm good, Spectrum. What did you hear that? What's the odds he's already sold it? He's pushed the price up, look. Pushed the price up, 150k now. I love that. What's the odds Jay's chasing after a ring? How about I raise the glass into your face?
だからよそで買い直すこともできねえ。
うちなら買えるよ。お金さえあればね。
そうだ。指輪が俺のもんだって確かめる方法が。
Oh my finger. Absolutely, Spectrum.
何を言ってもダメったらダメ。とにかく欲しかったらお金用意してきてよ。
くそ。
This is indeed ridiculous. Maybe Shinji is still in the area. What's the betting? Price goes up again by the time I come back. Something finger. I really need more money. I'm sorry, Shinji. Alright, let's go back and see Shinji. Get out of the way, baseball cap man. I don't think there's a... Didn't I just go that way? It's probably way past it, but Squidge, if you could go back and clip the bit where I caught up with the thief, so you see the guy in the background, that would be brilliant. But I appreciate it's probably way past that now. I just thought it was really funny that the computer control guy walked up, went, ooh, turned around and walked the other way. It was brilliant. Okamichi. Hey, Shinji again.
あれ兄貴早くないっすかショートだったんすか
Oh, brilliant, Squidge. Thank you very much.
また金を貸してくれ。もう一回行かなきゃならなくなっちまった。
兄貴そんなにハマっちゃったんすか
頼む。詳しいことを話してる暇がない。他のやつに取られちまうかもしれねえんだ。
ああ、そうっすよね。わかりました。
Alright, 30,000 yen. So we've now got 150,000 yen. So it was 6,000 pounds with this ring. This ring cost 6,000 pounds. Brilliant. I'm not yucking on anyone's yums, but that's a brilliant idea. Soapland crawl. Go get a bath and then, oh well, no. What do? You climb into the bath and have someone wash you. That's what it is. Right.
指輪がない。
Girls love the suds.
さっきまであったのに。まさかも
I reckon the guy put
誰
it
かが買
behind
っ
for
ていっちまったっていうのか。
what he reckons happened. I reckon Frodo ran in about it.
あんたやっぱり来たんだね。
おい、ここにあった指輪はどうしたんだ。
そんなに慌てなくても大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと取り置いてあるからさ。
I reckon it's 20k.
本当か。
いや、あんたがとっても真剣な表情してたからさ、気になっちゃって。それでちゃんと指輪を調べたら、あんたが言った通り名前が刻印されてるじゃないか。だから盗まれたものだっていうあんたの話信じますよ。
そうか。
Oh god.
とにかくそれを売ってくれ。
We will, but it'll be
お
more.
代は結構です。盗品と分かったのに売買したらこっちも罪になっちまいますから。
Oh, well, there you go then.
にこういう仕事してるといろんな人を見るけど、やっぱり物を大事にしてくれる人の手に渡ってほしいんですよ。
ありがとう。大事にしてくれるさ。きっとな。
Daiji needs to take care. We've got the ring, and we've got 150k. Who wants to go on a Soapland crawl? Hey Yumi, happy birthday with your strawberry cake. You can keep the money you borrowed, maybe.
お誕生日おめでと
おめでとう。
Otanjobi means birthday. Omedeto means congratulations.
う。みんなありがとう。
ほら、ユミ、
Yeah, everyone.
プレゼントだ。
なになに開けてもいい？
もちろん。
It really is dressed like it's the 90s. It's mad.
うわ
Let's
す
see.
ごい。いいのこれ本当にもらっちゃって。
当たり前だろ。
ユミ。実は俺からもプレゼントがあるんだが。
本当にありがとう。
He dropped it in the toilet. He dropped it in the toilet. He dropped it in the toilet. Oh, okay. That'd be brilliant. Oh! Who do you what? What's your... Dropped it in the toilet. New life goal. Soapland crawl.
この指輪
Palm to the face. You're right, Squidge. It's a PL NER plan. You should go on a Soapland crawl.
指輪。安っちいデザインだな。
Tacky ring.
そういうこと言わないの。ああ、私の名前が彫ってある。
余計だったか。
そんなことない。
It may not look it, but they've really captured the way that Japanese people communicate, like
ありがと
facial
う。
expressions and stuff.
大事にするね。
I watch way too much Japanese live action TV, and they really have captured the way that they act.
そういえばもうすぐ
Oh, gummy
ゆみ
ring,
ちゃんの誕生日じゃない
absolutely. The engraving says Big Ted.
じゃあ何かプレゼントさせてよ。例えば、指輪とかどう？
指輪か。嬉しいけど、それはちょっと重いかな。
え、どういうこと？
ほら、やっぱりそういう
Guy
のっ
looks
て
like Marcus Ribley.
好きな人からもらいたいっていうか。
Ribley? What's his bleeding name?
何？誰かそういう人がいるわけ？
やだ、違うの。そう
I'll
いうわ
look him
け
up
じゃ
now,
ないんだけど。
real quick.
ごめんね。気持ちだけもらっておく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃんに振られちゃったかな。
ごめんね。
He's an internet musician who does music in his pants. Like he sits around in his pants making music. I'm not even joking. That's why he reminds me of him.
ねえねえ。
Going over there, maybe
私
I'll
の
get some
誕生
signal.
日はどうしてくれるの？
さあな。
じゃあ、キリュウちゃんからはネックレス。
Threw my watch on the floor.
錦山くんからは指輪とか。
なんだよそれ。別にいいけどさ。
The moment has passed. But the guy who said I should get you a ring for your birthday and she said, no, that's way too much, reminded me of this guy. Oh, no, that's YouTube. Mark Ribley. Look at that, there you go. And if you haven't seen any of his videos, you totally should. Because he stands around in his pants making music on YouTube. And the tracks he makes are brilliant. I can't play any of them because he's copyrighted them all. But he's brilliant. Mark Ribley.
疲れてたの？ずいぶん寝たわね。
錦はどうした？
Wish that means
錦山
why.
くんならもうとっくに出かけたわよ。キリュウには負けてられないからなんて言って張り切ってたわ。
そうか。今何時だ？
Angie,
もう
what
4
time?
時ね。そろそろ風間さんのところに行かないとダメなんじゃないの？
ああ、そうだな。そろそろ行くよ。お前はどうすんだ？
Michael Bublé. Yeah, you put Michael Bubble.
お店閉めて外でお茶でも飲んでくるわ。
そういえば、ユミは
He went to, he promised to take Maria to WrestleMania. That's a Super Mario Brothers reference, by the way.
そうか。
That's right, I've just referenced the Super Mario Brothers
じゃあ
movie.
また今夜、
Maria, I'm supposed to take it to WrestleMania.
わかった。待ってるわね。
Alright, since you'll see me later, I'll have a chat with you now.
じゃあしっかり風間さんにそのケース渡しなさいよ。今夜待ってるね。
What if I don't want to drink tonight? You won't see me then, will you? Hadn't thought about that, had you? I might take a bottle of this whiskey with me, though. Oh, that's why I should get some. He went to the wrestling. He did. Yeah, Michael Bubble is sparkling water. Go to the Kazama family office. All right. The little pink bubble. I can't change the camera angle yet. Whoops. Oh, what? They're showing Movie the Movie? Look at that. It's the poster for Movie the Movie. Anyway, let's go. Kiryu-san. Kiryu-san. Who's shouting at me?
桐生さん、桐生さん。
なんだ、田村か。どうしたんだお前。
いやー、ちょっと桐生さんに紹介したいやつがいましてね。
青木と言います。
実はこいつ、俺がいつも情報を流してる雑誌の駆け出し記者なんですわ。
雑誌？
ええ、スパって言うんですけど、読んだことはあります？俺が拾った情報
I'll definitely have to go see Movie the Movie.
で、今この町で一番生きがいいのはって聞かれたもんですから、旦那のこと。
あんまり変なこと言いふらすなよ。
はい、わかりました。
今後ともよろしくお願いします。
ああ、じゃあまたな。
I like how he didn't once look at the journalist throughout that entire conversation. Right, let's get back to head office. Go past the sign with the Roman on it. Go past the sign that says ninja but spelled incorrectly. Need to have a grand reopening. Get your prizes now. That sign there, the red one that says INGA, there's an N that's covered up by the sign above it. which is not how you spell ninja. Kurosuke. What do you want, dude? You watch. I'll be the best host this town has ever seen. Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go into the office, alright? See you later.
Zama.
Follow, but yes, we'll go see movie, and Cocaine Bear. That'd make a great double feature.
失礼します。
失礼します。
ご苦労さん。新太郎風間。
Looks a little... I thought he resembled some...
今月分のしのぎです。お納めください。
Look at that.
おさむかし。
Kashiwagi. Kashiwagi or something.
また無茶したんじゃないだろうな。
Yeah, I just stabbed a bunch of people.
カズマ。お前が無茶すりゃ下の連中は歯止めが効かなくなる。もともと暴れたいってやつらの集まりなんだからな。
桐生なら大丈夫ですよ。分別のある男です。
No, no.
それにな、親父だって昔は東上界一の殺し屋っつって。
柏木。
すいません。
すまんが外してくれ。
へい。
Well, their suits do need ironing, but it is really late at night, so maybe because they've been wearing them all day.
子供だったお前に組を任せる日が来るとはな。おやっさんがいなけりゃ今の俺はありません。
I do know. I think it was last year. The pro wrestler Kenny Omega went to Sega's offices and they scanned him so they could put him in a Yakuza game at some point. So maybe he'll be in the next one.
たまには言ってやれ。あそこの孤児院はお前たちのふるさとみたいなもんだ。ええ。おう。
失礼します。桐生さんにお電話が。シンジさんからです。
Shinji, he lent me the 120, then the 150,000 yen. I hope he's okay.
シンジです。レイナさんから兄貴に伝えてくれって。今さっき、堂島組長がユミさんさらっていったんです。
ユミか。なんで組長に。
詳しくはわかりません。でも、錦のおじけもそれ聞いて組長のところに。
錦が。で、場所は
劇場の横のビルの組長の事務所です。
わかった。すぐに行く。おい、どうした？堂島組長が弓を強引に連れ去ったらしいんです。それで錦が一人で弓を助けに。まずいな。組長は気に入った女はどんな手使っても手に入れる人だ。そこに錦山が入っていったら何が起こってもおかしくね。俺、
Think's gonna happen.
よせ。
Yeah, I think Kitty did lose a button.
3人ともただじゃ済まねえぞ。
Oh.
ここは耐えるんだ。せめて俺が手を回すまでお前は待て。おやっさん、弓と錦は兄弟なんです。俺の。だから、今俺が行かねえと。カズマ！
Save the ring. Oh no, get the ring. Although it might be frightening. The only bit of Flight of the Conchords you're going to hear from me today, folks. Oh no, it's raining. Dramatic much? Trying to read all the signs. Ask them. Go to the Dojima family office. Ojima. That's north of the theatre. Can't miss the Todo building. His office is right inside. Alright.
Soda, soda. Cream soda.
This town doesn't have Soaplands like it used to. The weatherman sucks. It's not the weatherman's fault it's raining. You just don't see that in open world games. You never see Yakuza family made up of just wrestlers. Do you know what, Squidge? I think you've got an idea there for an anime. Like the Yakuza wrestlers or something. Right? Up with those two? I don't know. But I'm going straight to the boss first.
奪った金返してもらおうか。
悪いな。今急いでるんだ。
このままじゃ引き下がれないんでね。腕っぷしのいいやつを雇ったよ。生きて帰れると思うな。覚悟しやがれ。
Kata is back. Dragon. Falcon punch. What you'll realize about me very soon, folks, that I am dreadful at video games. Same gun. Oh, that was nasty! That was nasty! Oh, before we do that, all meetings should have an interview with the camera. So, yeah, I can imagine that, right? Like the Yakuza meet up, and they're like this. Except in Japanese. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna do this. And then, like, the other was, and this week, you know, that totally. I totally see it. That was the worst promo ever, by the way. The Don is the current champ. I don't know about you, but if I ever visit Japan and hear this tune, I'm going to leave. No fighting for this guy. Pick up that truck. Yeah, you're right, Squidge. If that music comes on when we get out the plane on the way to Japan, we know that there's something's up, isn't it? Have a look. Hey, it's that movie Naked Soldier. Guy with the eye patch, he stood there very pervy, his smile was creepy. Alright. Good eye was so pervy. Power! Club Sega. Oh, if only. He closed all those down. I don't like the sound that it's making as I'm... You know, I heard something? What did you hear? I heard a loud noise from that apartment complex. You think it was a gunshot? Right, okay, so we're back to where we were then. We're about to go upstairs and find a boss. Well, what? Do more what? Always bringing drunk women around and causing a racket. It's disturbing. Now let's head inside. What do we think's happened?
Yumi! Nishiki!
Door is open in an ominous tone. That's the closest thing you'll get to a theremin. Where is the office I'm looking for? Where is she? Are you the keymaster? Nishiki shot him. Presumably because he was going to do something to Yumi. And we take the rap for it. Okay.
趣味を無理やりだから撃っちまったんだカッとなっちまって何発も
He wasn't the keymaster, but he was the gatekeeper.
Yumi! Oi, しっかりしろ。
やっちまった
Standard 90s Japanese storytelling. Snap out of it!
大官房
錦弓を連れて逃げろ。
何言ってんだおめえこそ弓連れて逃げろ
Go.
お前がいなくなったら妹はどうなるんだ。次の手術が最後なんだろう。そんな時お前がいねえで誰がいてやるんだ。だからお前はここにいちゃいけねえんだ。
でもお前は
I like this guy we're playing as. Very noble guy.
錦弓を
Just go! Just go! Wasn't even. which is where we started the game, right? So we've come full circle with Tarantino'd that, and roll credits. Food. Double tap or it'll come back in 2 minutes. You're absolutely right, Squidge. Double tap here and here. Get it. That's it. Yep, it's the beginning of the game. He's going to grab the ring, so then he's got something to remember Yumi by whilst he's in jail. Goes down for 10 years. He comes out in 2005, do you reckon? Standard Mafia 2 storyline? I reckon so. What do you all reckon?
ふざけるな。俺がやった金のことで組長と揉めて。いい加減にしろ。
伊達君、もういい。
よかはないですよ。奴はこれから組も通って男なんですよ。こんな殺し
I
屋
like
な
how
わけで。
investigations just mean shining a light in someone's eye.
誰がやったかは問題じゃない。迅速な事件の解決。それが今求められるすべてだ。
So does not mean damn it.
刑事さん、
Means poop.
俺の持ち物の中に指輪があります。そいつを若頭の風間に渡してくれませんか。申し訳ありませんでしたって伝えてください。虫が良すぎねえか、そりゃ。分かってます。約束はしねえぞ。はい。
Get Gibbs in there, absolutely. Him or Peralta. Peralta would have made a difference. Tell me why. There you go.
囚人番号1240。
Yeah, he's been in for a while, hasn't he? Head shaved. Yes. Oh.
俺は破門でいいのか、シンジ。
Yeah.
はい。自分の親殺したんだ。絶縁なんじゃねえのか。
登場会3代目セラ会長が破門にすると
Not
決
being
めた
kicked
そうです。
Sent home to think about what he's done.
自分にもわかりません。ただ風間のおやっさんがこの破門状を兄貴に渡すようにと。
堂島組はどうなるんだ。
風間のおやっさんが引き継ぐそうです。
そうか。
時間だ。
兄貴、ユミさんが行方不明なんです。事件の次の日からユミさん記憶をなくしてたんです。錦のおじきや兄貴のことも。で急に病院から姿を。すいません、風間のおやっさんには口止めされてたんですけど。
おい、時間だ。
誰かちゃんと探してるのか。
はい、錦のおじきや風間のおやっさんが。
聞こえんのか。
シンジ、弓を頼むぞ。錦にもそう伝えてくれ。
はい、わかりました。
Dun, dun, dun.
てめえ、なんだその態度は。ああ、そこ、何やってるか。なんだよ、話せこの野郎。
Super violent video again.
たく、物騒でいけねえな。おっと、こちらさんも物騒な面してら。なあ、あんただろ。自分の親分殺したってヤクザ。
黙って食ってろ。
さすが貫禄だね。堂島の竜、堂島組射程頭補佐、桐生一馬。
何やってんだよ、お前ら。
How dare you stop me from stabbing you in the eye? That's not fair. You come to this, is it, lads? Alright.
登場会の幹部やったんだ。こんくらい想像してた。
That was some proper wire work, that, wasn't it?
堂島組長があの世で寂しいとさ。
Inmate 1356. so I can't put him through the table, which is a real shame. Oh, look at his fists. They're all bloody. Love it. Don't go. Aww. Oh, that was cool. I don't know how I did that. Grabbed him as he was falling. That was awesome. Oh, I haven't got that yet. Got the nut on him. I like it. I haven't got that yet again. There. Nope. Didn't get out of the way enough. Beat the snot out of him. Drop the elbow. People's elbow. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, when a powerful enemy takes a certain amount of damage, they will enter into a rejuvenation to recover. If Kiryu is in climax heat mode at this time, he can use the essence of Kiwami. What is the essence of a Kiwami? A climax heat action only usable against powerful foes. The battle style you choose, the battle style you should use depends on the opponent. Any rejuvenation is marked by an even stronger aura. Getting close to this enemy with the correct style will generate a Kiwami icon in the top right hand corner. Alright. Oh, dragon. Oh, mate! That was amazing! And yes, he did use the fork to stab me in the gooseberries.
セラ会長だ。登場界の三代目だよ。なんだと
Well, and it was all a dream. That really was Fist of the North Star style over the top violence, that wasn't it?
何が堂島の竜だ。あの野郎、絶対に勝ちゃおけねえ。
俺はまだ信じられないっすよ。あの桐生のおじきが親殺しをするなんて。何かの間違いなんじゃないですか？
いや。現行犯で逮捕されてんだ。間違いも何もねえだろうが。
Maybe a red-handed mistake?
これから組たち
Wasn't me, it was a red-handed man.
島組に貢献してもらおうって時に何勘違いしたか知らねえが組引っかき回しやがって。
Oop really is flying.
組の方は風間の頭がまとめてくれてるからなんとかなりそうだが頭も頭でどうけじめつける気だ。
Who's Afro Man?
なんと言っても桐生は頭のお気に入りだったんだからな。
頭のお気に入りといえば
Oh, that guy, okay.
錦山はどうしてるんですか？
さあ見てねえが奴がどうかしたか。
いやせめて捕まったのがあいつだったら話もこんなにこじれねえで済んだのにって思いまして。
ちげえね。今からでも茶か持たせて出頭させるか。
だから現行犯だっつってんだろうが。ボケ。
クソの役にも立たねえな。あいつ何のために組にいるんだ。
You know, it's bad when there's a tooth close.
嘘でしょ？
Oh.
嘘って言ってよ。だって
That's true, he's only angry because he broke his toe.
俺がユミを助けに行くから心配するなって。
He probably means to worry.
それなのにどうしてこんなことになっちゃったの？ねえ。錦山くん助けてあげられなかったの？何もできなかったの？
どういう意味だ？
Hey, don't you?
俺が役立たずだって言いたいのか。
Careful, like it.
そんな
お前までそんなこと言うのか。
That dentistry, absolutely. How'd you do that? Oh, pointless in you. Never do. I'm in the computer. Get you. Yeah, went away for 10 years. I feel like this is closer to when the game actually released. Yakuza came out 2004.
食事始め。
Been on a hunger strike for 10 years. We're all approved. Ha! Took him 10 years to grow his hair back, eh?
囚人番号1240。手紙だ。
え？
この10年で初めてだな。お前も明日で仮釈放だ。待ってる人間がいるってことか。
おやさ。
Hey, it's Kim Jong-un. The thing with that was in 2020. Started walking with walkers. The Koreans will be happy. That is a lot of people in suits. I'm more impressed than anything else. His eyebrows have not moved since he was born. You know what? You're absolutely right. I didn't need that crotch shot, really. Double-breasted suit looks good. Shimano Futoshi. A very well choreographed bow. Begs the question, do they then straighten up and then bow for the next person? Awesome top. Well comfy. Very comfy. Would recommend.
で、三代目。今日は一体何の緊急幹部会で？
ですから緊急の議題があるそうだ。
お前が？
おい、てめえの裁量で幹部会とはどういう了見だ、錦山。
直系組長の皆さんがいるこの場で。
Yeah, the boss is being played by Ken Watanabe.
東都銀行
Look him
の
up
貸
to
金
make sure I
庫
was
に
going
あ
to
っ
say the
た
right.
組の金100
Yeah,
億
Ken Watanabe.
盗ま
Ooh.
れたってのは本当ですか？
Guy looks a little like the dad from the TV show Dinosaur.
三代目。
その情報どこからだ？
Ah,
関
yes.
西5代目近江連合の寺田です。
The entire time that the hero's been in jail, his best mate's taking his.
この件はしっかり裏取って話すつもりだった。
Yeah, look at him. The dude in that pink suit looks like the guy, the dad from the TV show Dinosaurs.
死に物狂いでかき集めた金や。
島野、てめえ誰に向かって口聞いてんだ。
Who buys a Pew suit? You're absolutely right. It's to hide the fact that he's a dinosaur.
本部預かりにさせてもらう。
3代目会長。
10年。
Practical, real camera.
お前のいない10年で登場界はすっかり変わった。お前を迎えに行くこともできん。錦山のこと、由美のこと、お前と会って話したいことが山ほどある。
Good thing he didn't put on or lose any weight when he got out of jail, wasn't it?
スターダストという店がある。
Oh,
その
dust.
店のオーナーをしている和樹という男に会ってくれ。話は通しておく。風間慎太郎。
Wonder if they play the music's better with They're still playing the movie. Awesome. I wonder if they play Music Sounds Better With You at the club called Start. See if we can find that sign for the movie. Now I've got Music Sounds Better With You stuck in my head. Oh well. Good song. I wonder if Tamura the informant is still in town. Sure, he knows enough to bring me up to speed. Maybe I could track him down. Find the information broker. Fulfill completion tasks to get CP for various awards. Alright, let's have a look at the completion task. Okay, cool. Nah. I can upgrade my abilities. Cool. If they are still playing the Naked Soldier, then I'm out of here. I'm 0.52% through the game. Look, 0.52%. Wow. Completion list. Hey, I still got that 150,000 yen. Awesome. Stuff. Collect. Collect. You. Hey, Yui is in the singer. That'd be pretty. Abilities. I've got some ability points. Let's have a look. Increase your heat action powers. Learn new moves for your battle styles. Increase your maximum HP. Relearn the Dragon of Dojima style. I think we're probably best having lots more HP. Oh wow. Okay, right. This looks well complicated. Boost your maximum health. When you push the limit, you'll essentially ignore pain if attacked by a blade or fire. Boost your attack damage. So I reckon rings on the way out. You reckon? Is that what it is? 0.52% and you're only 65 hours in. That's about right. So I reckon that one. Reduces the damage you take when thrown by an enemy, only activates. Boost attack damage, further boost defense. I think I'm gonna have to do that one first because I can't do that one. Go with this one. Boost health. Use yes. Ability acquired. Ooh. Leave that one for now. We'll come back. Got that. Relearn the Dragon of Dojima style. Dragon Kick Reborn. Running jump kick that will send your enemy flying on impact. Nojima's main attack using his signature dagger technique. Be able to sense Nojima's location when alleyway of Kamurocho. Which you I think that one's probably going to be the best one. Look at other than that. Ah! Well, I can't learn these. Throw your entire body behind a vicious kick. Yes. Kick him in the shins. It looks like the level up screen from Final Fantasy X. In that case then, Squidge, may need some help from you figuring out how to do it. Totally fine. Right, let's have a chat with this fella. I thought I heard a gunshot on Tenkaichi Street. Maybe it's just a car backfiring. You're really useful, dude. By that, I mean not at all. Let's have a look. Same good. It's that same dude again. Streets haven't changed so much, have they? Look, there's the movie sign. Awesome. The movie. We don't need to go to the Lawsons just yet. Oh. What I meant, Squidge, is if it looks like the level up screen from Final Fantasy X, it probably acts like it. And so I might be able to get some advice from you off stream. Squidge, do me a favor. Do Google, if you're at your computer or at your phone, do Google for how long to beat Yakuza Kiwami We'll see how long it'll take me to beat it. Didn't I promise I'd be watching you 24/7? That's totally not creepy at all. And you said 10 years ago you ain't been watching me for 10 years, have you? Mm. And I'm sure I did it just to piss you off. That's not creepy at all.
So 来るんじゃねえかと思ってましたが、悪いが兄さんとここで喧嘩をする理由がない。筋の通らない喧嘩はしないと前にも言ったはずです。理由ならある。
Just because you got a reason don't mean I got a reason.
昔のお前やったらさっきみたいに簡単に背後を取られることもなかったはずや。もし俺がその気やったらお前は死んでたで。ご忠告痛みいる
が。That's it. Devon!
それが
Get the tables!
理由とどうつながるんだ。
18 hours, 100%, 82 hours. Wow! Yeah, he's like Luther Vandross, isn't he? He's like, give me the reason to beat you up. Give me the reason to break your foot. Then he run shove it up your butt. Maybe I'm not qualified. Maybe I'm qualified to beat you up!
平和ボケしたアホだと。そうちゃうっちゅんやったらガタガタ言うとらんで力で証明してみせろや。
Give me the reason to John Cena.
ならばその挑戦。
Here we go, we're gonna throw it in now. I like the way that his facial expression changed immediately. Me just back off a bit. He was like, I'm gonna beat you up! Like that. That was brilliant. Blech. Stab me in the back. Get up! Get up so I can beat you up. Oh wait, hang on, that's me, innit? Okay. Get. I'm gonna get beaten up here. I think I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna lose. I love that he pauses and clicks his neck, that's brilliant. Nope, dead. Oh man. Sliced me up like a hipper. That was a well-hard fight. Not moving like I used to.
これで分かったやろ。自分がこの10年でどんだけ鈍ってしもうたか。馬力もないテクニックもない。
テクニック？
どこにでもおる勤め明けのしがないチンピラ。
How about you say that to my face? Oh wait, you just did. Yeah, I think I was meant to lose that one. I think one of those level up things is to stop these kinds of fights from happening. But you had to lose that one. In your eyes.
Know
something greater than you've ever been. I will become master. Been watching a lot of Cowboy Bebop recently. Become master. Nice. They're dreamy. Ooh, absolutely. I think that's what this is. It's misplaced romance. Why he's beating him up.
必ず這い上がってみせよ。
ほな、期待しとるで、桐生ちゃん。
Yep. Why he calls him Kiryu-chan and why he speaks with that sort of rising inflection to the end. He lost many of his skills while he was imprisoned, but those skills can be regained by using experience points to upgrade abilities in the pause menu. You can gain more experience by defeating enemies in battle, eating food at a restaurant, drinking at a bar, or completing sub-stories. Let's go get drunk! Oh, leveling up. So that guy is playing a facing nemesis type character. Absolutely. The Dragon of Dejima style that made Kiryu a legend cannot be regained by using experience points. Instead, you regain those skills through the battles against Majima, who will attack you at various places around town. Beating him will deepen your connection and gradually restore those skills. Always keep weapons, armor, and healing items handy, so that you're prepared to fight Majima whenever and wherever he appears. Hold the right bumper and press A to skip past messages. Yeah, screw you. I'm gonna go get some stuff from Beanie. It looks exactly like a Japanese konbini, even with the bao buns in the thing. That's awesome. This is so authentic. Genuinely is. I bet this guy's going to ask if I want a spoon. That's a proper Japanese show deep reference. Again, the only thing that's not right with that is when you walk into a Japanese shop, the people who work at the Japanese shop will all turn in unison and all say "Irashaimase," which means welcome. When the door opens, they all shout it out. What can we get today? Toughness Z comes in handy when you need a little health boost. Torina charges up your heat a little. Daminan X charges up your health and heat a little. Good idea. Welcome. How many copies of Cyclops do you want? Miso ramen. Pulled pork mixed spicy vegetables make for a succulent cup of this Super Cup 1.5 series. Tonkotsu ramen! Right, the squidge, the tonkotsu ramen. Swish and swirl, swish and swirl, swish and swirl and rinse. Now eat it! Shoyu, wakame, the seaweed, rice bowl, tuna rice bowl. Yeah, we'll get a whole bunch of these. 5. Hey, that's all I can only buy things one at a time. That seems a bit silly. Bento. Let's get a bento. Will satisfy almost any appetite. Let's get 2 of those. Look at that. We've got some bao. Get some milk. Suntory boss! Oh my goodness! Yes! Canned coffee compels cold drip coffee with espresso shots to give you a rush. Yes! It's Suntory Bosu. Rich canned coffee, aromatic aftertaste, luxury coffee bean, rainbow man. Oh, and they sell the oolong tea as well. They're proper like... Yes, we'll get some shochu and then we can drink on the street. Yeah! You like it warmed up? Must be in the bento. Getting so bored and cold, but a fight would... What? I've just... Yeah, put some clothes on. You don't need to fight me to warm up. You said you wanted it warm. Alright, fair enough. Wait, how do you get behind that? That's not what I meant when I said yes to that question. Oh, so now you're a man who backs down from his word, huh? Doesn't sound like a man to me.
This is ridiculous.
Steady on indeed, Squidge. Fine, I'll warm you up. But if you end up burnt, don't say I didn't warn you. I bet that is not what the original dialogue is. I bet it's a little bit more racy than that. A little bit more double entendre than that. Japanese love a good double entendre. Goro Owase, what they call it, means wordplay. Right, I gotta get beaten up again. Here we go. I think you're right, Squidge. I was supposed to lose that one, wasn't I? Yeah. So at the start of the game, I'm at maximum level. And now I'm at like level 101. Oh, that was cool! I bounced him off of the wall. I'm gonna drive you into this truck. Fine, I'll beat you up with the traffic gun. What would be really cool is if I could beat him up with it and then plonk it on his head. Grab him! Oh. Move. Come on. I think he just put his fist through the wall. Blue. I forget what button I had to push. No, he's bit me up again. Whoa! Wait, did he just snap my neck? Got him. That's double his tundra. Dragon Cake Reborn. Awesome. You now no longer sense a connection with Majima. Continue onwards with the main story or complete certain sub-stories to draw him out. Excellent. You can upgrade your ability. So if I go back to here, whilst running to do a Dragon Kick Reborn, which is a running jump kick that will send your enemy flying on him. Let's have some... Nice. Okay, right. Where do we need to go? We're going to go over here. We can't get through. This is a crime scene. This area is off limits to the public. Can't go this way. What's it to a Yakuza like you? Unless you did it. Leave it to the Yakuza to start ourselves the war in the busiest time of the year for us. Okay, moving along. Screw you! Ah! Not gonna let me go that way. Green Bee. Do a light jog. Get us there. Ronkas Abe. I haven't seen you around, so therefore I must beat you up. Maybe he should go on a Soapland grow. I'm looking for Stardust.
Stardust って店を探してんだよ。
スターダスト？ホストクラブか何かの名前か？さあね。まあ情報屋なら知ってんじゃねえのか？
そうか。じゃあ用はない。じゃあな。
ちょっと待てよ、さん。
You asked me a question, so I'm going to beat you up.
すます怪しいね。 ちょっと顔貸してもらうぜ。
嫌だと言ったら
じゃあ仕方ねえな。ちょっと痛い目にやってもらうぜ。
Hit her over again. Oh, look at that. That was brilliant. Did you guys see that? That was brilliant. Gotta hit him when he's down. That's a shame. Kicked him in the shins. Hope you realise that. Oh. That's it. I'm going to get this sign and beat you up with it. Can I grab the bike? I've got to be able to grab the bike. You're new here. It would be a shame if you kicked my ass. Yeah. He's... he's like his QT Marshall. It looks like you're brand new here. It would be a shame if I kicked your ass. Right. Let's get to an actual beatdown, shall we? Ah. It's not a jump kick. It's a drop kick. That's awesome. Come here while I throw you over my shoulder. Told you, man, I'm dreadful at video games. Oh, I punched him right in the gut. Don't hit me too hard or I'll poop myself. Right. He's got a bicycle! How did I miss with the sign? Like, that thing's massive. Oof. Ah. Right, let's try this again. Grab the sign. Ah! Got him! I can grab a bicycle! Oh, mate, I've got to go grab the bicycle. He's got a bicycle! Dang it! I am dreadful at this. Come on. Got him. Let's have a look. I did. I signed food him this time. Which seems to be the style for you. Yeah, just bash the button to see what happens.
俺はお前の方こそ何やってんだ。
僕はバットマンの
この辺の仕切りやってる親分さんから見張り頼まれてんだよ。今日は殺人事件もあったし、怪しい奴がいたら片っ端から声かけろって。
What, do you think I look suspicious just because I'm dressed like I'm from the 1990s? Discrimination much? You're right, Squidge. I think Russia's the... I think you're right.
今この辺で有名なやつは青木って記者だよ。劇場前の広場に今日もいた。
わかった。
Yes, I understand.
下手な真似すんじゃねえぞ。
はい。青木って記者なら劇場前の広場に今日もいました。
Right, see, let's go where it is. Let's go this way. He's really working really hard there, isn't he? Oh. Let's save it. Good idea. Save the game and use the item box at telephones. What's the item box? Is that just putting stuff away? Oh, alright. Save. Toloto no ichi. Go. Fight me again. The boss told me to be the training tutorial. You're absolutely right. What's wrong with the drunk fellow? What's the problem? Do I look like I want to talk? Yes. Just want to ask you something. I just want to sleep. I'll go away. See if we can go into Club Sega. Ah, I think I can just get. Let's go talk to the informant. Do.
お前、
青木よ。
青木か？
あ、桐生さんですか？堂島組の？
そうだ、覚えていてくれたか。実は久しぶりに町に帰ってきてな。
お勤めご苦労様でした。10年長かったですね。
お前、俺が無所に入ったの。
He is a reporter.
そりゃ当時この町にいた奴らは全員知ってますよ。
At least 10 years.
堂島の竜が親殺したってね。一時はその噂で持ちきりでした。
You're right, Squidge. I shouldn't be snooping around in his bedroom. Say that louder. I don't think the people in the States heard you.
田村のやつはどこに行っちまったんだ？
いや、田村さんなら5年前にお亡くなりになりましたよ。
え？
田村さん、10年前のあの日から桐生さんの事件を追い続けてたんです。
I like the look of that drunk guy in the
桐生
background.
さんは親を殺すような人じゃないって。記者でもないのに強引な聞き込みとか繰り返してました。まあ、情報を扱う者にとっちゃ当然でかいネタだったんですが。
You think the guy in the background is drunk or a zombie?
普通じゃなかったですね。それで5年前、突然田村さんが町から消えたんです。そして1週間後、海からコンクリート詰めにされた遺体が上がった。多分知りすぎたんでしょう。
そんなこと。
There was a weird there's a weird juxtaposition going on there, isn't there? This sort of emotional storyline for Kimura, whilst some drunk dude attempts to thriller dance in the background.
それで田村さんの代わりに
Is the drunk thriller dance different to the normal thriller dance? And if so, how?
こうして記者兼情報屋になってるってわけです。で、桐生さん、何か情報が欲しいんじゃないですか？
セレナってまだあるのか？
セレナですか？ありますよ。10年前と変わらない場所にね。でも
Oh, drink is involved. Thanks, Squidge. That really helps.
ママのレーナはまだいるのか？
ええ、ご健在ですよ。今じゃ馴染みの客が来る時だけ店開けてるみたいです。私も一度だけ田村さんに連れられて飲みに行かせてもらったんですが、いい店ですね。最近この町じゃ珍しくゆっくり酒が楽しめる店ですね。そういえばさっき仕入れの業者が出入りしてたんで、明日は営業するのかもしれません。時間があったら行ってみたらどうですか？他に聞きたいことはありますか？スターダスト？ああ、天下一通りのホストクラブのことですよ。
ホストクラブ？
ええ、10年前じゃ天下一通りにホストクラブなんてなかったでしょうが、今じゃ裏通りから表通りに進出してきてるんですよ。中でもスターダストは一番人気があるホストクラブなんじゃないですかね。
そうなのか。
桐生さんが10年前に通ってたセレナのちょうど向かい側くらいに店はありますよ。行けばすぐにわかります。他に聞きたいことはありますか？
中道通りで何かあったのか？
ああ、あの騒ぎですか。正確な情報は分かりませんが、登場界の幹部クラスが中道通りのビルの一室で殺されたらしいです。
幹部
And it was the butler.
え
What do you
え、
think?
警察もあれだ
I
け
think it
来る
was
っ
the
てこと
butler
は
what did it.
相当な大物でしょうね。ぶっちゃけ10年前の事件を思い出しますよ。堂島さんが死んだ時もあんな感じでしたからね。
誰が殺したんだ？
いや、まだそこまでは。でも話によりゃ内部抗争なんじゃないかって言われてますよ。まあ桐生さんがいなくなってからの登場会はいろいろ揉めてましたからね。他に聞きたいことはありますか？
そうか。ありがとう。助かったよ。
いえ。ああ、今後も田村さんほどじゃないですが、ネタは提供しますんで、いつでも来てください。
Sir? What do I need? Yeah, so we gotta go Dojo building. Onion Tower. Alright. Yeah, no, so that must have. Oh, yeah, because Serena's open tomorrow, so let's start it. Hey, you. What were you talking about? Huh? Who are you? You in the family? Really? Well then, perfect timing. You know this town? Yeah. Oh yeah? Then, you ever heard of a guy named Kiryu? Excuse me? Kiryu. That's his name. What do you want him for anyway? It's family business. Akabane is my usual tough. I'm out of my element here. Don't even know where to start. Anyway, good chat. You get anything on this Kiryu guy? Come straight to me. If I learn anything about myself, I should tell you about myself. Dr. Squid says, court order. Good one. I like it. They've changed up the styles for the characters and everything. It is very mafia too, for sure. I'm waiting for it to open myself, actually. What kind of club is it exactly? A host club. Duh. I bet it was that blonde guy saying, I'm going to be the best host ever. Well, yeah, you going to apply for a job there or something? No? You are, aren't you? Well, I think you'd be a good fit. Stardust has a lot of young hotties on staff. And no offense, but you don't really fit in. Guess I wouldn't, huh? But I bet they'll see you before hours if you're applying for a job. Just don't get your hopes up. Cheeky. That wasn't very nice, was it? Yeah, look, it's that same guy from before. It's that one guy. Get out of the way. Of course I do it. Me.
俺らは誰の世話にもならねえんだよ。
何の話だ。俺は和樹を探してるだけだ。どの組の人間でもない。
ざけんなよ俺。一目見りゃわかんだよ。どこどう見たって極道マンだろうが。てめえ何企んでやがる。和樹さんに何しよってんだ。
おいおい。別に俺お前らと喧嘩するために来たんじゃねえんだ。
なめんなよこれ。Yakuzaっていや何でも片付くと思ってんじゃねえぞ。この町でもな。
I mean, he kind of does, so.
Yakuzaの言いなりにならないで。自分の力だけで一生懸命生きてる奴らもいるんだよ。少なくとも和樹さんはそうやってのし上がったんだ。てめえらYakuzaに和樹さんの邪魔を
Make good fishing reels.
だから俺はYakuzaじゃねえって。人の話聞かねえやつだな。
うるせえ。
Prove you're not Yakuza by beating me up like you were Yakuza. Man from Stardust. Great name. Right, you're saying, Squiz, that Brawl is the type for me, is it? Whoop! Yep. Get out of the way. I need to change mode. There we go. No, the other one. The speedy one. No, not Beast. Not Dragon. That one. Rush. There we go. Oh, he killed me. I think that name is on his birth certificate. I think it is. Try again. Let's try it again. Wonder if I can heal whilst I'm in the fight. Oh no, I had full health. What the hell? I was hitting him and he just absorbed it. I could just spam that one attack. See if I can drop kick him. Oh, okay. Right. I get it. Switch to dragon mode. Got him. Maybe I can beat him up with this crit. It's weird, it's like he just absorbs the attack. Ah, I did that wrong. Can't remember what. Oh, get the teapot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can heal mid-battle. Nope, I can't remember how you do it. What? Hang on. Notebook. How do you do it? When they are like finishing blows, that's it. Why did no, it wasn't that, was it? Powerful enemies, that was it. Something about yeah, with Kiryu's focus battle as many the auto weapon attack automatically. No, that's not it. Doesn't matter. It was like when they go a different colour, you have to put the. Oh wait, hang on. No! I'm gonna mid-battle eat a bento box. Yeah! Got him. Hangs on while I put the kettle on.
何やってんだお前。すいません、和樹さん。このヤクザが。堂島の桐生さんですか。失礼しました。風間さんから伺ってます。どうぞ中へ。
どうぞ。Let's move the mic around. Oh dear. I like it though, it's taking the twist on a hostess club. I like it. Sit down. There's her. Oh, indeed. Do this for a little while longer and then I'll call it. Have some dinner. 20 to 9 at night. Totally fine. Yeah, shut up, get out of my face.
いや、俺のミスだ。本当になんてお詫びすればよいか。
気にしないでくれ。それよりお前、風間のおやっさんとはどんな関係なんだ。
ええ。ゆうや、外してくれるか。
はい。
風間さんにはこの店開いた時から世話になってます。みかじめも取らず、商売のいろはもわからない俺にいろいろ教えてくれたんです。今この店があるのもあの人のおかげです。そんな風間さんが先日店にいらっしゃったんです。大事な人を迎えたいからこの店を使わせてほしいって。なんか組の方には秘密ということで。
そうだったのか。それでおやっさんは？
先ほど連絡したんですが、例の会長の件で身動きが取れないと。
会長の件、何があったのか。
ええ。東上会3代目世良会長が殺されたんです。
何？
昨日の深夜のことです。犯人はまだわからないんですが、ニュースでもさっき。
何が起きてるんだ？
わかりません。ですが堂島組長が亡くなって10年。今じゃ同じ東上会の組同士が水面下で町の利権食い合いしてるんです。堂島組を引き継いだ直後の風間組は一時期大きな力を持ちました。他の組も手出しができないでいたんですが、数年前内部から裏切って風間組を割った人がいたんです。
誰だ？
それは。
おら！オーナー出さんかい！
This is gonna have another fight. Down the stairs like a boss. Who is it?
すみません、探しちゃって。なんとかして追い払いますから。
Cuffs indeed!
島の組の連中です。みかじめ目的の嫌がらせです。ここは俺たちに任せてください。
Alright, see you later. What's that song go like? Fuck this shit, I'm out. Shouldn't leave this place right now. Use me, please. Did you see me get beaten up again?
これはようやくオーナーさんのお出ましですかい。
島野さんのところの方ですね。
オーナーさん。like it.
まあね、うちらちょっと飲ませてもらおうと思っただけやねんけど、そこの兄ちゃんが帰れなんか言うもんやから。
てめえらみかじめせびりに来たんだろ。
いいや、今日は飲みに来ただけやから。
嘘だ。
酒飲ませろって言うとるだけやろが。
すみません、大事な客人が来てるんです。
That guy on the left was puckering then, did you see? Fight, 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 banana phone.
和樹さん、何やってんすか。俺はやっぱり納得できません。そんなクソみてえな連中に金払うなんて。
言うや。
クソやと。おいこらガキ、今わしらんことクソ言うたんか。
言葉が足らなかった。
Got me a piece of shit, I'm gonna beat that guy up.
言うや。
なんやお前は。
和樹、言うやってやつの言う通りだ。こんな奴らに金を渡す必要はねえよ。
はい。
ふざけとんのかお前ら。おい、店ごとぶっ潰せ。
Shimano family.
Oh, it's on. Oh! How do I go into heat mode again? Mode. In battle. Press Y whilst the heat icon is displayed in the top right hand corner. Right? Take this, and this, and this. I can upgrade my abilities, but I want to have something to eat in the middle of my fight, because I'm about to get my butt whooped. There's blood on the disco floor. Ah! Oh, sorry everyone. Got that out. I was muted then, sorry. Slice me up like a kipper. Let's try that again. Let's have a look. You must be ready to battle at all times. It appears to observe enemies closely. An experience to upgrade your things, carry weapons, check your abilities by pushing Y. Sorry about that, folks. The concentration was indeed so palpable that I muted the microphone. Sorry everyone. Well, let's try this again.
Shimonoju.
Wait, I can upgrade some abilities. Let's do that mid-fight. 3 XP, I've only got 2. Alright. Am I on that one? I'm on that one. 3 XP for that one. 1 XP for that. Black Tortoise Spirit. Successfully guarding against attacks will cause Heat Gauge to raise. However, it will not fill up. Alright, let's do this. Get one of those.
Ability acquired.
Let's do this. Where's the guy with the knife? I want to take him out first. There he is. I'm in brawler mode. I don't want to be in brawler mode. I want to be in dragon mode. There we go. Whoop. I love the inclusion of the police siren in the music. That's pretty cool. Got him. I could just run around and do that. Like do 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 do. Do do. Where is he with the knife? There he is. Alright. I feel like I'm doing a little better than last time, but I don't know. Ow! Bother. You waited patiently then. I'm not doing that much in the way of damage, am I? Maybe I should pick some up. Hammer Brother style. I feel like he's gonna do the most damage, that Ono with the knife. Got him! Can I pick up his knife? Yes! I'm a slice of git. Well, that's that knife done with. Yeah. Quite a lot of them, isn't there? Whoop. Like I've said before, folks, I am dreadful at video games. You know what? Let's switch to Rush if I can get out of the way. That looks like indeed it is the way to go. Oh wait, I've got Muso mode. How do I do it? How do I do it? Nope. Nope. Two of them. That's cool, you can... He wants me to be in... That's not fair, you've got me in the corner. Yeah, I can upgrade again. But what I'm going to do... Let's have some shochu. All I did was got me drunk. Shochu is like a very strong kind of variant of vodka. That's the word I'm looking for. What's that? Cool, I found some toughness Z. Oh, he's knocked me out. Nice! Finished him off with a headbutt. Have a drink, and then you'll be able to take him on. Absolutely. Or I should have done. Does look like Yoshiki Katamatsu.
あんた、堂島の組長を殺して無視を言った。こりゃ島野の親父に最高の土産ができたわ。
チェさん。
Hey, Shinji!
シンジ。
何やってんだこんなところで。島の組の縄張りじゃねえだろ。次はねえぞ。
He's still in the same shirt, you're right.
本当にお久しぶりです。
ああ、出世したようだな、シンジ。
出世っていうか。
桐生さん、さっきの続きなんですが、風間組を裏切って内部を割った人。
ああ。
錦山さんなんです。
錦だと。
関西の5代目近江連合の本部長寺田をバックに錦山さんはずっと独立の算段してたんです。
近江連合。
兄貴、俺は今錦山組の射程頭なんです。
どういうことなんだ。
兄貴、錦のおじきはもう昔のあの人じゃなくなっちまったんです。だから風間のおやっさんは心配して組の様子を見張るために俺を錦山組に送ったんです。
シンジ、おやっさんは俺に話があると言っていた。すぐにでも会えないか。
明日は本部で3代目の葬儀が。おやっさんもその場を離れることはできません。それに100億の件もあって。
何の話だ。
登場界の金庫から100億抜かれていたそうなんです。緊急幹部会でその話が出た直後に3代目が殺されました。
おやっさん、明日は葬儀場にいるんだな。
ええ。
まさか行く気ですか。でもまた島の組の連中に見つかったら。
和樹、言うだけ無駄なんだ、こういう時のこの人は。
Sure, you doesn't change my mind. I'll change my mind anytime I want. Get downloadable content for Bob. Awesome. Get out of my way. Right. Hey, Shinji.
10年ぶりのシャバだったのに早速こんな騒ぎに巻き込まれるなんて、さすが兄貴。
I like that he still calls him brother. Aniki means brother.
ずっとおとなしくしてたんだ。喧嘩なんて本当に久々だ。
本当ですか。兄貴から手出さなくても喧嘩売られたりしてたんじゃないですか。
最初のうちはな。だが挑発に乗らずに無視しているうちに向こうが根負けしちまった。おかげで模範囚になり10年で仮出所だ。
あの喧嘩っ早かった兄貴が10年間喧嘩ゼロとは。ま、そんなところも兄貴らしいですね。全然お変わりなくて安心しましたよ。
変わってないか。
あれ、どうかしました。
実はここに来る前、ある男から俺がこの10年ですっかり弱くなっちまったっていう。
That guy.
自分でも技の衰えを実感していたところだったんだ。
そうですか。でも兄貴のことです。すぐに昔の感覚を思い出して10年前みたいに
Stop trying to kiss my
出
ass.
せるようになりますよ。
Blowing smoke up my butt.
だといいんだがな。
それで葬儀会場の件ですが、登場会の連中が大勢いますから兄貴の正体がバレるとまずいことになります。正直何が起こるかわからないですから、できるだけの準備はしておいた方がいいですよ。もう準備はできましたか。そうですか。では準備ができたらまた声をかけてください。
Alright, gross. Ah, cool. Okay, so the controller is vibrating every now and again because the logo just above my head means that I'm drunk. Well, for only X amount, you can download the DLC that brings your level back to what it was. Purchased it today. I need to go to the chairman's funeral. Yeah, totally fine. We're going to go do something else first. Have a look at, see if we can find Bob. This is Winnowy and this is Bob. This way. Dressed like a clown. Yeah, the controller keeps vibrating, I think. Probably because he's drunk. Shochu, he drunk it neat. Shochu is very strong. What can I do for you today? Pick up items. What you got for me? You want the goods from Kiwami? Yep. I guess I have it for you. Ooh. Outfit, dragon tattoo. Toughness, emperor. Arena ++. Stamina royale. Modified model gun. Gold plate. Don't sweat the details. This stuff is yours to keep. Just remember, you can only change outfits in Premium Adventure. You're only getting this once, so take good care of it. Swap outfits by changing clothes at a hideout. Only available during Premium Adventure, a mode unlocked after completing this game. Well, that sucks. Oh. Go. Right. What's this guy want? Thought I heard a gunshot on Tenkaichi Street. You're on Tenkaichi Street. Right. Find a safe point and go save it. Where am I at? Where are my abilities at? 5 ability points. See what we can do. Is that the clown supposed to be look like? I think he... Actually, let's go back. I think he is supposed to look a bit like Beat Takeshi. Which would make sense. Because Beat Takeshi made a whole bunch of Yakuza movies. Yeah, he is. It is. It's not that he's supposed to look like him. It is Beat Takeshi. That's really cool. Let's trade some CP. In battle. Nouveau Riche influx. Nouveau Riche men start appearing around town. Get the Oh, I think I need to get the first one before I get the next one. Dash for longer, move more quickly. Don't have enough CP. Oh, right, I've only got one. Huh. I thought, no, I've got abilities. That's what I've got. Right, let's have a look. The action prowess. Black Tortoise Spirit, we've got that one. 5 XP. The last minute evade. No way I'm going to be able to do that. I haven't even been able to get to climax mode yet, so it's kind of pointless. First time you grab an enemy in combat while in the calm state, the heat gauge will increase dramatically. Snap the arm of an enemy wielding a one-handed blade. There's no room for mercy in the brawl, only available in... Oh. Go back. Catch enemy off guard with a straight punch to the body. Oh, cool, so you can hit them when they're down. After grabbing an enemy, charge up for a devastating attack. Take a low stance, charge forward, hurling yourself at the enemy. Change your battle style immediately after getting... Charge forward with a large weapon, perform 4 consecutive quick steps. Get off the ground faster. Keep away from the enemy during a rush combo. I'm not sure what I should spend some stuff. I think before I start building up my ability to actually hit stuff, I need to be better at like maximum health and stuff. That's what we need. We need more health. That's what we need. Because like, his health bar isn't very, very high. Now the rest of them at this level are going to be 3, so I can't do anything yet. I can't do anything with it anymore. There's something I can... Yeah. How do I get these ones? Wait, hang on. Some of them had requirements. Let's have a look. Learning required. Fight against him a total of 10 times. Right, okay, so these ones I've got to fight Majima a bunch of times to get. That's totally fine. Is there anything I can do in here? XP required 3. Well, there's one there for 1. Grabbing an enemy. No, okay. Right, okay, so it's going to be 1, 3, 5, right? Well, 3, 5. Okay. Hold that and press A during an X. Maybe I'll just keep this one for now. Pulses your defense. Heat gauge will rise when you taunt. Slowly rise over time when you does not fill up your effort. I will keep these 2 XP points so I can use them for something else. Cool! Right, where's the save point? There's the map. Tenkaichi. Go to this save point now. Can't go down there. So we'll go to that save point. Theatre Square. Go to the... Although they did say that they opened up Serena for regulars, and I'm a regular, so we'll probably open it up for him in a minute. Oh, not again! Random Yakuza. Ooh, Narita. He's named after the airport. Did the guy who just beat up fade into the background? Got him. Loads more XP that time. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm a demon. Save, I think. Let's go save. Do 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 do. Put some stuff in the item box. I'm gonna keep 30 minute gold. That's something worth a lot. Keep that for now. Stamina charges up. Put the tissues away because I literally have no idea what that is. This said, the short chew away because that was kind of pointless. Me made it. Save. Save. Okay, so we're in chapter 2. I wonder how many chapters there are. 4. Yep, that's saved. Awesome. Cool. Well, everyone. Oh, what's this? You can upgrade your abilities. Really? Oh yeah, I've got enough to upgrade my abilities. Before I do that, let's see what else I can. Boost maximum health. Push the element. Further boosts your defense. Attack damage. Attack damage. Yeah. Bring a finishing bullet. Oh, okay. Maximum health. I think I'm going to get as many of the maximum healths as I can. And now. So you have to save at the save points, but you can save at any point you want. That's ridiculous. Go on. Cool. Right. I am going to call it quits for today, my friends. Yep. I'm going to call it quits for today, my friends. This has been loads of fun, but I'm dreadful at playing this game. So I'm going to be calling it a day, I think. Let's see if I can figure this out. This one. This one. Yes. Yes. Presented by Sega. Woo! Really, Yakuza, use a controller. Because they, as far as I'm aware, that these re-releases don't support keyboard and mouse. Anyway, I'm going to quit out. Oh, actually, let's have a real quick look at this minigame. You said that there's... No, okay. Maybe I'll have to find the... Are you sure you want to quit? Yeah. Are you going to quit or what? Nope, it's going to crash. Awesome. Right, whilst that's crashing, this has been loads of fun, and I'm hoping to do this again, but be slightly better at it next time. So, I will see you all again, folks. See you later.